get my food if I want it. And
Okay.
whether you want food too is up to you.
Okay.
I am tired of literally starving day in and day out.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I weigh 140 pounds by now.
Okay.
No, I'm fucking serious, Jennifer.
Okay.
I starve all day, every day. While your mom brings you the things that you want. Tell me, is that fair to me?
Bryce, I
But
don't
yeah, I
know
don't
that
say
she's
shit
gonna
about it.
bring me stuff.
Huh?
I don't know that she's gonna bring me stuff if she wants
Then
to
you
bring
should
me
tell her
stuff.
no. Not unless there's enough for Bryce too. Because he literally sits here and starves every fucking day. And I'm tired of it.
Okay.
Hello people, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. To my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. So this woman is going viral on TikTok for sharing her story on how she was treated by her husband when she was pregnant. Her video got people's attention, which made her to post another video to explain the whole situation. Let me play her story time video. At the end of the video, I will leave my own comment. Please don't go away.
So, a video was requested unanimously to answer questions and just in general give a story time about what happened. So here we are. Let me start off with, I did not think this was gonna blow up as big as it did. Thank you all for commenting, liking it, and following me. It's much appreciated. Yeah. So, that morning, I woken up and I was not feeling the best. I can tell you that. I was feeling horrible. I was not having it. I was actually working. I worked a fast food job and I worked opening shift from most of the time. I worked from 5 a.m. to like 2 p.m. So yeah, there was that. So all these people that are like, oh, you guys don't have jobs. We had jobs. He was working a fast food job too. So yeah. So we both had that day off and he had gotten his paycheck and he wanted to immediately take it and go and get fast food, which it's your money. Do what you want. But I asked him because we were trying to split the bills. I was like, hey, can we please pay the power bill? It's overdue. Like, after we pay the power bill, you can go do whatever you want. Can we please pay the power bill? I'll pay you back my half when I get paid. Type of, yeah. He immediately went off on me for like an hour or two. Like that little video you see of me just sitting on the couch and him yelling at me about my mom, that was the tail end of like getting berated for like 2 hours. And I was just kind of done with it. I was tired of arguing, so I was just going, okay. And like I was just done with it. So he, instead of talking out with me and listening to me, went, I'm gonna go do what I want. And he was gonna get me food. I will give him that. He was gonna get me food, but I was like, no, I don't feel good, and I would rather pay the power bill. Go do what you want. So he rode his bike to go get food. He didn't have a car or a license. Yeah. And so I'm still fuming. I'm trying to calm down, trying to just relax, not start a fight. He comes back, and I'm still very upset, and he tried to act like nothing happened. So I went to go be by myself, because I'm the type of person, when I'm upset and I'm mad, I'll say mean things. I'll say stuff I don't mean because I'll do it out of anger, and I don't think that's okay. So I went to go be by my little selfie self and get over that anger. He came in there because I was laying down in my bed, and he tried to cuddle up to me and just be all lovey-dovey with me, and I was not in the mood for that. So I just kind of left. And when I'm upset, I'm not like I said, I will speak out of anger, so I'll just be silent. It's not that I'm trying to ignore people. I'm just trying to keep myself in check. So I left. And I actually went to the bathroom to go take a shower, and he started screaming at me about, what is my issue, this and that, blah, 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 blah. All the stuff you heard in the videos. Which I saw another comment that said, oh, it's suspicious the cuts. I was recording on Snapchat, and when I thought he was going to open the door, I would hold it, because my bathroom door, you can open it with like a butter knife or something. And so I was holding the door to try and keep the button locked. During all this, my daughter was at my mom's. My mom was babysitting her and watching her because I was newly pregnant. I did not feel good. So my mom would babysit her a lot for me just because I was so sick. I wasn't eating. I just in the first half of the second trimester, I lost over 30 pounds because of how sick I was. So yeah. Now he's berating me from outside of the bathroom. I'm just sitting there like, is this real? Am I really going through this? Like, what? I'm just trying to take a shower. I'm trying not to be sick, man. Come on now. I just wanted to wake up, have some coffee, have a good day, you know, but that happens. So you saw in the videos, he's sitting there yelling at me, which, like, it was a ridiculous situation in the first place. Instead of talking it out, we were just kind of being aggressive with each other, which, yeah, I agree. We were both really childish in that situation. Granted, I was pregnant. I didn't feel good. I don't know what he was going through, but... So, the stuff about him being starving and all that, he actually weighed more when I broke up with him and left him and kicked him out than he did when we got together. So, because I got food stamps because I was working and I got another job offer and I accepted it, but when I quit my first job and went to go to my second job, they told me that they couldn't hire me and there was some issue with the hiring process, so they couldn't hire me. So I had to get on food stamps until I got another job. Yeah. But I was paying for most of the food in the house with my food stamps. He would eat all of it. I actually had, like, cans and, like, back stock. I had, like, spaghetti and pasta. I had a ton of back stock. And after he left, when I went to go through all my cupboards and check everything, all that stuff was gone. Like, all the food was gone. That's another thing of, why didn't you have food in the house? I was sick, dude. I was working. I had a 4-year-old. Like, I didn't have time to go shopping. I was trying to wait till my day off to go shopping, and it just, I guess he didn't like that I had to wait. But so I'm hiding in the bathroom from him. I was going to take a shower, but it ended up in just me hiding. He's sitting outside the door, yelling at me, screaming at me, calling me all these names under the sun. And it got to where, like, I called my mom, and my mom was, like, could hear him. Like, she wasn't on speakerphone or anything, but I called my mom. I was like, can you please come over here? Like, I need help. This dude's freaking me out. Like, please come help me. And so she could hear him screaming at me. And here's the thing, like I said before, you could open my bathroom door with a butter knife. He opened the bathroom door, but he did it with, like, a steak knife, like a huge fucking kitchen knife, and came in there with it pointed at me. And I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, get that knife away from me. And he turned around and just set it right behind him on my clothes dryer, and then turned back around and continued to scream at me. So by this time, my mom was already on her way over here. She had knocked on the door. He was like, I'm not going to open the door. And I was like, dude, if you do not open that door, my mom will call the freaking cops. Like, there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, she will call the cops on you. And so he went and opened the door, and he immediately changed as soon as he opened the door. He was like, oh, I don't know why she won't talk to me. She's being ridiculous. I don't know what her issue is. When my mom heard him screaming at me on the phone, like, oh, okay. Meanwhile, I'm still hiding in the bathroom from him, waiting for my mom to come and help me. So he left after my mom got there, but he left all his stuff here. Like, he took just, like, a backpack with him. So he took, like, he took a backpack with him, but he left his phone and, like, most of his clothes and stuff here, and waited for my mom to leave because my mom went back to go get my daughter because my brother was watching her. And as soon as my mom left, he came and knocked back on the door and tried to come back in. And when I didn't answer, he went and, like, intercepted my mom on her way back and was like, if she doesn't give me her stuff, I'm gonna call the police. Which, like, yeah, you need your stuff. That's your stuff. I don't want it. And so when he got back, because my mom was walking with him because he was following her, my mom was like, your phone's right there. Because when he'd come back and knocked on the door, I waited till he left and I slid his phone out on my doormat. And I was like, there's your phone, buddy. Ta-da.
Well, having watched the two videos, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your opinion on this matter, because I'm just amazed with his level of entitlement to his mother-in-law and her resources. Maybe the mother-in-law didn't have enough food to give the two of them. His wife is pregnant and going through a tough time with morning sickness, and he is busy nagging her. Isn't it annoying? Like, really? I have lost weight and I'm starving. Can't he go and look for food for himself? Why wait for somebody to provide for him? Her mom has zero obligation to him. She is taking care of her daughter because her husband is not responsible enough to take care of her and the pregnancy. This man's behavior makes women to come up with things like 4B movement, and they don't want to get married. This is also the kind of a man who will be jealous of his own child and complain that she doesn't care for him like she does for the baby. Instead of helping with anything, anything, he is here complaining and nagging. Like, serious, guys, I would really love to hear from you. What is your opinion on this matter? Anyway, thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Please consider subscribing, like, and share this video. Thank you so much for your support. It's a bye for now. Stay safe.